now.
Right.
Okay. Positive and negative traits that apply only to your character. Each modifier has a point cost. To create a character, the total points must be 0 or higher. So it doesn't have to equal 0.
Nope.
All right. So let's see what's at the bottom. All character skills are set to level 25, but cannot be leveled further. Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah, I got that one's locked for me
What do you mean?
because I've already
Oh, you
because
already
I've
spent.
already clipped. Yeah, I got the hydration and the energy. So it consumes 20% slower for energy and 20% slower for hydration.
Yeah.
So that takes 2 points per thing there. So that was four, and then I took the bolt action rifle skill level and speed increased by 100%, and the bolt
Mm-hmm.
action skill starting at 25% or at 25. The wifey's here with a chicken.
Mechanical keys
So I don't
have
know.
20% not to lose durability. Dentes Fortuna, that's just luck. Skill experience gain is increased by 30%. Immediately receive secure container kappa. Yo, you could just get a kappa container. Limb fracture decreased by 25%. Falling from heights deals 20% less damage. Energy consumed is 20% slower. Hydration 20% slower. Bleeding 25%. All provisions consume 50% less resource. Bolt action rifle leveling speed is increased by 100% and starts at level 25. That's fucking huge for later
Yeah,
on.
I got that selective actually.
Once
Selected.
per week, some scavs pay you protection money. That's hilarious. Juice becomes a painkiller. Yo, Bushborn walking in
I was
vegetation is 75% less noise and movement slowdown. That's huge.
hmm
What do we have over here, though? Exhaustion. Arm and leg stamina recovers 20% slower. Arm and leg stamina is reduced by 10. Your bad luck can sometimes have dire consequences. What are you going to just run along and fucking break a leg? Third leg. Movement speed decreased by 1%. Buying items at therapists is 5% cheaper. It's because you got a big penis. Wait, I just said that, and I think my kid's still in here. She's not. Okay. Trading with players on
How'd
flea
that
market.
feel?
Yeah. Secure container can only be filled with cash, keys, dog tags, special equipment, certain containers, and battle pass documents. Allergic to 3 random items from the provision. Okay. After. Oh shit. Where'd it go? After gaining a fresh wound status, it cannot be removed until the end of the raid. Charisma skill cannot be increased. All traders cost 20% more. Energy consumed faster. Hydration consumed faster. Level 25% slower. Can only be increased to level 30. All medkit consumes 25% more. Limb fracture is increased to 25%. Bleeding chance is 25% more. Okay. Oh my god, and each one of these has a counter cost. That's rough. Or I just choose not to do it. Right?
I was thinking the same thing because majority of it, yeah, a lot of it's just gonna make you one better in one spot, and then you have to like legit lose out on the other.
Yeah.
So like, I wouldn't mind doing that bush one
Right.
only only because of the vegetation. You know what I'm
But it's
saying? And how
minus
noisy that
5, so
is.
you have to counter that with 5.
Five, right, and then that's be the exhaustion pain. You know what I mean? The exhaustion at the
Yeah.
bottom. That's a five. but I don't want it to take 20% longer to come back if I drink. You know what I mean?
Well, no, that's just arm and leg stamina. Recovers 20% slower and is reduced by 10. So it's not an exhaustion thing, like as far as what you're talking. That has nothing to do with resources. That's legit just regaining stamina.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to lose.
But for the most part, in the beginning, we're walking.
Right, but we can't change it, I don't think.
Well, I mean, it'll go up with your strength, right? And endurance.
Figures, yeah.
It's just a recovery time at that point.
Fuck it, I'm going to do that one. And I'm going to do my bush. And I'm going to call it because I'm at 0-0.
Yeah.
The hydration, I think, would be all right, but I don't think that's a good idea. So I'm done.
You done there?
Yeah, I think so, because I don't want to lose any more than any others. I don't think it'd be good to lose anything else.
That vegetation one is huge.
That's why I'm doing it. Because how many times do we walk through bushes? How many times are we sitting in a bush?
Right. Is that what I do?
And then what you said about that bottom there, it says you gain that back after your character builds the stamina and all that back up, strength.
The vegetation one is huge. You know what I mean? Like that's huge.
Now, my question is, this has nothing to do with our main character, does it?
No. So you have a seasonal character, you have a permanent character.
Gotcha.
All right, we'll go with that, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going with that, except.
We'll go with that. All right, on to the next one. Oh shit. Oh shit, this is gonna start just like everything else. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Ground zero, buddy.
Oh no. Yeah, this is the tutorial map.
Yeah. And we're not in together. No.
All right, I'm gonna need you to shut the hell up.
All right. You as well.
We're gonna mute. Here we go. Here we go.
The Norvensk region has forever changed the moment it was turned into an open economic zone. Both Norvensk and Tarkov became centers of international partnership. One of the most influential corporations on the global stage, Terra Group, has established its regional headquarters in Tarkov. Terra Group scientists promised to bring our world towards the future. Even back then, it was obvious the old world was on its way out. In Tarkov, the corporation was actively acquiring land and absorbed local businesses for the sake of its revolutionary projects. Virtus in scientia. That's what they used to say. Terra Group's influence in the city grew rapidly. It wasn't long before they started showing interest in restricted government facilities. A move that couldn't go unnoticed by domestic security agencies. In order to protect their enterprises, Terra Group hired a foreign PMC, United Security.
Yup.
USEC personnel began blocking access to Terra Group's facilities, and even the government authorities no longer had a full picture of what the corporation was doing within Tarkov's borders. Eventually, a team of investigators was sent to the local headquarters to search the building and compile a report. But the USEC operatives refused to let the law officials through and opened fire. After that incident, a new force appeared in the Norvensk region, PMC Bear. Their main mission was to expose and gather evidence of Terra Group's illegal activities around the world. At first, Bear's operations and their clashes with USEC forces were limited and isolated, but the tension escalated quickly. It was too risky to fully involve military forces to maintain order due to the region's special status. The UN forces and Russian military blocked all routes in and out of the city, and the UNTAR mission began evacuating civilians.
UNTAR.
But despite the authorities' statements, the situation in Tarkov was no longer under anyone's control. The conflict between Bear and USEC evolved into an all-out armed conflict. Marauders and bandits, soon nicknamed Scabs, only made things worse. For several years, both PMCs fought each other, each carrying out orders from their respective command. Before all this, Tarkov was featured in the world's top financial news. And now it shows up in the combat logs of the contract wars. But it didn't end there.
Hell no.
Local headquarters became Bear's primary objective, withstanding
Maybe it's in the fridge,
multiple
though.
attempts. During one of those raids, something happened. An event that split Tarkov's history into the before and after.
Well, you grab it for me then, baby. Alright, so I believe this is the like tutorial map. We got half an hour, and if I remember right, there's a bunch of shit on this map. Whoa, they reset everything! Oh my god. Oh no. Alright, all of that seems the same. Controls. That seems way too fast. Cause it is. Dude, I feel that's way too fast. That feels better. There we go. That feels better. Okay. Baby, can you grab it for me? Because you love me? That upstairs open? No. Alright, pick up the tape. Where's the fucking tape? That's paper. Oh, it's over here. Meds, 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 more meds, even more meds. Tachanka. Water. Bro, look at that. I'm already damn near full. And all I did was pick up a bunch of shit.
To all USEC units. Blast killed our electronics. No comm with HQ. We have lost control of the facility. Evacuate through Exfil 3 towards the port. Exfil 3. Expect enemy contact. Proceed with caution. Any non-USEC individuals are to be considered hostile. Defend yourselves. Use sound judgment.
Alright.